Testing 1, 2, 3. Pre-game will be live in about 20 seconds. And welcome to Larry Ribble Court. We have some Patriot basketball ahead of us today with the Patriots taking on the visiting Omaha Central Eagles, number 4 ranked in all of Nebraska. It's going to be a great game. You want to be here for this one. Welcome up to the booth. Welcome up to the booth. I'm Wilson Dittman, joined alongside my partner Mason Steinhoff. And Mason, we saw the Patriots losing their season opener 1 week ago. They're looking to get their first dub today. Do you think it can happen?
Well, like we all know, Wilson, the team chemistry, it was just unmatched the last couple of years on the team. And it's going to be a working day-by-day type of process to rebuild the roster, really. Not an ideal start to the season. They're now sitting at 0-2 after that weekend matchup against North Star, where they lost by 19. It's only one junior, no seniors, so it's really just going to be all about talent development and growth and building that chemistry back up. That was the defining factor for this team for many seasons.
Yeah, like you said, again, they lost Maya Babbitt, they lost Cora Olson, they lost Chloe Lemon, but they were looking good last Thursday when their season opener. This is a team that is gritty. A lot of people expected a full rebuild, but if they could pull the upset today, that would go huge for the rest of the season. There is talent on this roster. We've seen Macy Kupta come up in a big way. Abby Duro's been playing good basketball. Bella Lucera Minor's been playing good basketball. So there is talent on this roster. It's just about getting it all together and getting experience under their wings. Man, I mean, on the other side of things, we're looking at Central. They are stacked. 4-0. This is one of the better Central teams since they have basically had a dynasty about a decade ago, led by Anaya Jones, the Bradley commit. She is special. She will be all over this game today. Yeah, I mean, anything else to add, Mason?
I mean, it's going to be a tough test for the Patriots. This is what they need, though. They're looking for a win. Maybe it could happen. Hopefully it does happen.
And no matter what, these are the type of games that make you better as a program.
Yep, this is high school basketball.
We have about 2 or so minutes until tip-off, so do not go away here on Millard South Media. We will be right back for the game. And welcome into Patriot basketball. Getting ready for the tip-off, and it is won by Omaha Central. Let's get this one underway here at Larry Ribble Court. The Eagles with Ania Jones, one of the best players in all of Class A, takes it down the court. Now feeding the post inside to Chechua. Now 24, three-pointer up, no good. Rebound by Chechua, puts up the post move, and he's going to go to the line for 2. That's one of the keys to the game for Millard South. You got to get on the boards. There's a lot of talent on this roster for the Eagles, and there's a lot of height as well.
Millard South not pressing Omaha Central right out of the gates.
First free
Play
throw.
a little more conservative.
First free throw is no good for Justine Chechua. Same starting lineup we saw in the season opener for Millard South. Second one on the way, no good. And another offensive rebound by the Eagles, but they miss a layup. Rebound Kupta, gives off to Duro. She's bringing down the court on a fast break. Gives off to Cleveland. Cleveland now working inside, puts up a floater, no good. Now go out of bounds, and it will go with the Eagles. So good look there by Jayla Cleveland inside, just off the rim. Nia Jones bringing it down the court. Puts up a layup, no good, off the glass. Rebound Cleveland, fast break. Morgan Timmons on a 1-on-2. Now slows things down, gives off to Bella Lucero Minor. Puts up an easy layup, got it. First points of the game go to the Patriots.
That was a nice wide open lane at the wing position on the court.
Eagles trying to go quick, put up a layup, and it's in. Quick response there from Omaha Central.
So the offense is both moving fast now.
On the other end, Millard South does the exact same. Bella Lucero Minor already with 4 points. Devers bringing it down the court. Three-pointer up and good, no good. Offensive rebound once more, and Chechua will just reset. They put it into the post, and that'll be a foul. Looks like Bella Lucero was just a little bit too physical inside. Not happy with the call.
I think that was a good defense there. I don't know about the call.
Ania Jones to inbound. The Patriots going to check in Gabby Hazenkamp already. They feed Chechua inside, and she'll go to the line once again for 2. And as a coach, I mean, you got to be happy with that. It's either you get your hands in there and potentially get her arm rather than give up an easy layup. And you'll take these percentages every day of the week. Chechua is not one of the better free throw shooters on this Central squad. First free throw, no good. Lucero back in the game for the Patriots.
Millard South, a team that struggled with at the line for free throws in the opener. Gonna have to be on point today with them.
Ball goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Patriots. And already Chechua 0 for 4 at the free throw line. Full court press look from Omaha Central. Kupta with it.
This is when passing has got to be efficient.
Tip by Jones, it'll go out of bounds, stay with the Patriots. Lucero to inbound, gives off to Kupta. Kupta bringing it down the court, setting up the offense. Baptiste on defense, being trapped, double teamed. And that'll be a jump ball, stay with the Patriots, they have the possession. So possession arrow will now go with the Eagles. Kupta to inbound. Gives off to Duro on the wing, now driving inside on Jones. Kicks it back off to Kupta. They're going to call a blocking foul on Central before the layup was up and good. So that'll be a foul on the floor, bucket no good.
So Macy Kupta to inbound once again.
Kupta looking for somebody, gets it into Hazenkamp, off to Duro. Duro puts up a floater, no good. Just off the rim, rebound Cleveland, puts it up and in. A second effort there from Millard South. And they're up 6-2 early against number 4 ranked Omaha Central.
And that's what you get in probably one of your, if not, the tallest player on your team.
Nia Jones
rebound.
on the other end, gives off to Chechua. Trying to work inside, blocked. It'll go out, touched by the Eagles, and they'll go with the Patriots. This Eagles squad, which has been really disciplined to start off this year, is not looking that way already. Millard South doing a good job to start off this ball game. Inbound to Hazenkamp, back to Kupta. Tipped.
Maduro let him do that in the back court.
Throws it way up to Lucero. Now working inside. Kicks it back out to Hazenkamp. Hazenkamp trying to find somebody. Still looking at the top of the key. Now up to Kupta. Kupta fakes a three, driving inside. Puts up a left-handed layup, and it's up and in, and one for Macy Kupta. What an effort.
Very physical play.
Not an easy play, like you just said, Mason. Off the left hand, amidst contact.
Yep, a lot of contested coverage there.
Can't do it any better. Free throw up and no good. Rebounded by the Eagles.
Free throws are something Millard South has got to do better with this game. It hurt them in the opener.
Ania Jones on the other end. She has got to get going if Omaha Central is successful tonight. Guarded by Hazenkamp on the wing.
Struggling
Jones setting up the offense. Kicks off to the corner. That's Hughes with it. Hughes going all around the court. Now kicks it back off to Jones. Jones on the wing. Guarded by Hazenkamp. Double team now. Trying to find somebody. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Puts up a tough layup. Rebound by the Patriots. That was a great defensive sequence. Hazenkamp bringing it down the court. Gives off to Kupta. Driving inside, spin move, tough layup, and she'll draw the foul. That'll go on Pierre Noel Chechua, the sister of Justine, who started this ball game for the Eagles.
So here's another chance to get some free throws. A couple missed ones earlier, got to get them now.
Kupta at the line, first free throw up and good. A couple players checking in for Millard South. Number 22, Hayden Corus, along with Jordan Frericks. (9-2) with 4:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw up and no good off the front part of the iron. Sloppy there from the Eagles. Millard South takes over. Hazenkamp with it, setting up the offense. Guarded at the top of the key. Now kicks off the corner to Corus. Corus with a spin move. Puts up a tough layup. No good. And they're going to call a jump ball. Looks like both teams got a hand on it. And that'll go with the Eagles. And that'll be also a 30-second timeout. So, I mean, wow, what a start we've seen in this ball game.
This is the start they wanted, Wilson.
The number 4 Eagles have came in here, and right now it's been all Millard South in this first quarter. Quick 30-second timeout that was on the Eagles, so that'll be their first of the half.
Patriots really just taking their chances driving into the paint, something they were kind of a little more conservative with in the opener.
Absolutely. Yep, we'll keep it right here, just a 30-second timeout. Patriots are looking to continue what they've started. Been a great start. Jones bringing it down the court. Gives off to Wilson on the wing. Guarded by Lucero Minor. Now off to the corner. Central has really struggled to find something inside and drive in. Has a good look on the wing. No good. Rattles off the rim. Tough rebound there from Hazenkamp. She has played great off the bench today. Brings it down the court. Has a wide open woman in the corner. No good. That's rebounded by the Eagles.
And that's something you just got to make happen. Tough miss there.
Davis on the fast break now slows things down. Gives off to Jones. Getting a slow start for the star player, Ania Jones.
Millard South playing really good defense so far.
Now Hughes with it at the top of the key. Off to Chechua. Eagles just being slow on offense, trying to find something. Under 10 seconds
Having
left go on the
of
shot
trouble.
clock. Hughes kicks it off to the corner. Back to Hughes. Hughes working inside, driving, puts up a tough layup, draws a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. Amaya Jones just kind of pulled something out of nothing. Nothing was going on for that offensive possession. And drive in and wish for the best. Central is 0 for 4 at the free throw line, and they break that there. Up and good. (9-3) early in this one. Second free throw, no good. And there'll be a foul on the floor from Justine Chechua. Looks like an over the back. Lucero Minor to check in. And we've seen this full court trap look from the Eagles all season. Tipped out of bounds by Hughes, but it'll stay with Millard South. Durrell will bring it down the court. Millard South already with a 6-point lead over the number 4 ranked Eagles. Gives off to Durrell on the wing. Seeing a 3-2 defense. Now off to the corner. Back to Chorus. Wide open Lucero in the corner. Fakes a 3. Now kicks it cross court. I mean, this defense is all over the place for Central. And it causes havoc on the Millard South end. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Patriots. But from the Eagles, I mean, it was a 2-3 look. They were doubling every single ball carrier.
Great effort by Anaya Jones there to try to get the ball back in bounds. Couldn't quite do so, though.
The shot clock expired. The ball went out of bounds on Millard South. So they're going to have to get a shot off right when they touch this ball off the inbound. Kupta will be the one to inbound it. And right now, you've got to just see if you can find Jayla Cleveland inside, just put up a layup. Faking it. Now gives off to Minor. Minor puts up a tough 3. No good. And I think that buzzer went off before anyways. Good stop there by Central. Changed up their defensive scheme in this one. Hughes with it at the top of the key, guarded by Lucero. Now off to Davis. Back to Chechua. Hughes driving inside. Puts up a tough layup. No
Great
good.
defense.
Absolutely. And Kupta, who made the great play on the other end, has it now.
Wide open.
Gives up to Hazenkamp. 3-pointer on the wing. No good. Lucero with the board. Gives off to Duro. Duro's foul. They won't call it. Off to Kupta. Puts up the 3. No good. Lucero with great effort again. He'll go out of bounds. Oh, no, but just stays in. Eagles trying to go quick on their end. Puts up a wing 3. No good.
So both squads really struggling from beyond the arc here
Great hustle by both teams.
on these transitions.
Now Hazenkamp trying to slow things down. Gives out to Lucero on the wing. Now to Kupta. Kupta driving inside. She'll be fouled before she goes out.
So couldn't quite make her way along the baseline there.
A low-scoring first quarter, Mason, but
Yeah,
wow, there's action all over the court right now. Both teams playing with a lot of hustle. And right now, the Patriots are in the bonus already, so Kupta will go to the line for 2.
Surely a lot of positive takeaways in this first quarter.
First free throw, no good. And man, you've got to hit those. And we'll talk about it all season. There's 3 reasons you lose games, and one of them is not being efficient from the free throw stripe.
Yeah, and you saw that in the first game as well. Macy Kupta really struggling, but she gets that one to knock down.
Yep, second one up and good. Patriots reach double digits, so they're up 10-3 over Central.
Omaha Central going really fast-paced here.
Davis on the other end puts up a tough layup. Rebound by Chechua, and she'll be fouled.
So the Eagles really having a lot of problems with their shot selection so far.
Chechua is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Shot up and good.
Chechua makes the first.
10-4, second free throw on the way, and it's in. 10-5 now. Patriots going down the other end. Dura with it, bringing it up the court. Off to Hazenkamp. Central doing this double team trap approach on defense. Duro has it, kicks off to Kupta on the corner. Back to Duro, back to Kupta, puts up a corner three. No good, way off. Chechua bringing it down the other end. Off to Davis. And now Devers will just set up the offense. Peterson with it, driving inside, backing a woman down, puts up a tough layup, and it's in.
So Omaha Central kind of going on a run here. Trying to get back in this one for the first period comes to an end.
Got to look to slow things down if you're Millard South. Off to Duro on the wing. Back to Kupta. Now there's a woman wide open in the corner, and they're going to call a travel. He's driving in and just didn't watch the feet.
Millard South really struggling here.
The Eagles on a mini run of their own.
Got to get refocused.
Yeah, you got to see if you can get a stop here on defense and get in the second quarter.
Make adjustments if you need to.
Chechua with the three, got it. Tie game.
And that's what you're going to expect from an Omaha Central team like this.
Millard South
Not
on
going to
the
go
other
away
end.
anytime soon.
You've got to think this will be the last shot of the quarter. Just hold it. Kupta with it. Now finds a woman wide open in the paint. Puts up a layup. No good. Rebound by Chorus. Chorus picks it up. Throws up to Duro in the corner. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound again for Millard South. 1 second. Has to put something up. Hits the shoe. And, man, that will be the end of the first quarter. Millard South, a couple opportunities on that possession. But they've went cold since they came off the gates firing. And really, the reason why they went cold, they haven't been able to hit from three, Mason.
Yep, and that's something, Wilson, they struggled with last Saturday versus North Star. They were only 10% three-point percentage. Just got to do better.
So we're going to take a quick break here on Millard South Media, and we will be right back for the second quarter. Welcome back to this one.
Millard South has been struggling to get it into the paint at the end of that first period. Struggling once more. Stolen.
Stolen by Central on there and puts up a layup. No good, just off the glass. Millard South fighting for that rebound. Fans don't like it. They think they body slammed.
Yeah, that was a little
Patriots
physical
to the
there.
ground. It was a jump ball, so it'll stay with the Eagles. Peterson to inbound, gives off to Chechua in the corner. Working on Lucero Minor. Now to Ania Jones. Good crossover move. Now trying to put a tough pass in there. Just hits the backboard. Ball's all over the place. Still rolling. And it'll go out of bounds. And it'll go with the Eagles. What? Now with the Patriots. And the Patriots deliberately didn't touch that ball because it was rolling out clearly off one of the Eagle players. And the ref just makes a bad judgment call there for a second. Now he calls a stoppage.
I think everyone in this gymnasium is confused by that. at first. So Omaha Central's kind of changed the defensive approach. It's really locking down Millard South on offense. This double team action.
Yeah, and when defenses are doing this, they're trying to double team every player with the ball. You've got to find holes in this defense. There's always a woman who's going to be wide open somewhere around. This is a time where you practice this. Find the open woman, make the better pass. See if you can get a good look for three. Dura with it now. Patriots are giving up an 8-0 run after they're up 10-2 to start off this ball game. Minor with it. Tipped by Jones, and it'll just go out of bounds. Good play there by Nia Jones to see the pass before it actually left the hands.
Yeah, Jones really been a standout all over the court, making plays here and then, being really aggressive.
Tipped again by the Eagles. It'll go out of bounds. Again, they're doing a good job getting their hands on the ball. And Millard South has had no answers. Again, they have not scored since the early part of the first quarter, since the Eagles have changed up this defense. Kupta with it now, off to Timmons. Timmons puts up a crazy three, throws it up to Cleveland, and it's in. Wow.
So maybe that was kind of a fake shot, Wilson.
We saw something like that last year with this girls team. With you kind of just lob up a three and just happen to find a woman down low.
Yeah, I like that. That's creative.
Yep. The Eagles on the other end, trying to make it a tie ball game again. Gives off to Jones in the post. Tipped away, back with the Eagles. Now Checho working inside on Lucero. Ball is free, and it will go with the Patriots. This Millard South defense has been tough so far. Only giving up 10 points against this talented Omaha Central team. Lucero with it now. Gives off to Timmons in the corner. Tough pass. Good job by Timmons to corral it. Off to Duro. Now Kupta in the corner. Kupta back to Duro. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Duro's a good look from three. No good. Rebound by Jayla Cleveland. Shot clock resets. Another three by Duro. No good again. And this time rebounded by Central. And that'll be a foul on the floor by Timmons, a reach in. And again, the Patriots have still yet to hit a three in this ball game. 0 for about 7.
That's one of those things that can really be a
you've
main deciding factor.
You've got to think if they were hitting these threes, what the score would even be in this game. Devers bringing it down the court. Gives off to the wing. Now Checho with it, setting up the offense. Omaha Central has been patient throughout this game. Now off to Peterson. Peterson guarded by Cleveland, off to Checho again. Omaha Central is still yet to find a look. Puts up a three from the wing. No good. Rebounded by Hazenkamp. Again, another great defensive drive there from Millard South. Fast break, Cleveland puts up a layup, no good. Floater, excuse me.
She had a lot of space around here too. That's just when you have to set your feet, really make a great shot selection.
Yeah, Cleveland was open. You think she could even drive it in a little further and draw some contact.
I mean, yeah, it would have been a one-on-one, so yeah. There's only one girl in her way.
Kupta to inbound for Millard South. Finds Duro on the wing, guarded by Chechua. Now gives off to Chorus. She couldn't get her hands on it, but it goes out of bounds off of Omaha Central player.
You got to get those passes, too. That was a great pass.
Kupta gives off to Duro now at the top of the key. Driving in, puts up a tough layup, blocked by Devers. Devers going down the court. Anaya Jones now driving in, puts up a layup. No good, but she'll go to the line for two. Anaya Jones has got to come up huge for the Eagles. We keep talking about it. The Bradley commit, and only 2 points, averaging about 20 points a game. She's got to come on fire in the second half for the Eagles to get more comfortable. First free throw for her, up and in. And sticking it with the Eagles, The Chechua sisters have been all over this game as well. You see Pierre Noel in on the game right now, number 44, but Justine Chechua has also been a great presence inside. Second free throw up and good. All knotted up at 12-12. Hazelkamp bringing it down the court off to Lucero. Lucero back to Hazelkamp. Patriots have got to get a bucket. Only 2 points here in this quarter. Of course, wide open inside to give it off to her. Puts up a layup. No good. And rebounded by Chechua. Jones on the other end. Gives it off to the wing. Corner three. No good. Rebounded by Pierre Chechua. Davis with it. Back to Pierre Chechua. And it'll be fouled. Foul on the floor, not a shooting foul. So they will inbound. Jones gives off to Davis. Back to Jones, working on the baseline. Puts up a top left and one for Ania Jones. And that's what Eagles fans have been waiting to see all day. Got to get her going. Free throw up and good for Jones. And now the Patriots trail for the first time all game.
Omaha Central with the biggest lead so far in this basketball game.
Lucero on the other end for the Patriots. Double teaming her, gives off to Duro. Now Hazelkamp in the corner. Patriots really struggling moving the ball around.
Forrest is open in that wing over there.
They give it to her. Now off to Cleveland. She puts up a post shot. No good. Rebounded by Jones. Fast break, but yeah, ball goes way off the other end. Millard South just really struggling, finding an answer for this Eagles defense.
You'd have to think Omaha Central just missed out on some easy 2 points there.
Timeout on the court by Millard South, trying to find an answer. That'll be a full timeout, so we're going to take a break with them. We will be back with 3:30 left to go here in the first half. Close game here at Laird Ripple Court. Millard South with it now, off the timeout. They've got to have an answer on offense. Their defense has been sound, but they need somebody to come up on offense. Off to Cleveland on the post. Puts up a tough layup, up and in. Thought that might have been an and one. That was a huge play to get a spark going for this Patriots team. Ania Jones on the other end. Started to catch fire here in the second quarter. Spin move on Hazelkamp, driving inside, kicks off the corner. Good look from three, up and in for Omaha Central. Millard South trying to go quick on the other end. Duro with it now, slowing things down, off to Lucero. Has Cleveland wide open inside, puts up a layup, up and in. Good pump faked by Jayla Cleveland. She converts. Big 2 possessions there from the center. Got to close out this first half on top if you're Millard South. Off to Hughes in the corner, working on Duro. Kicks it out to the corner now, 3-pointer up and no good. Rebound by Duro. Off to Lucero, she'll bring it down the court. Tipped by one of the Omaha Central players. Millard South keeps it. Hazenkamp with it now on the baseline, driving inside. They'll go out of bounds and stay with the Patriots. And Omaha Central, again, they're doing such a great job defensively. If you're looking at it, Millard South forcing a lot of tough passes. They're actually lucky they're getting away with a lot of them. If Omaha Central gets their hands in there a little bit quicker, they're going to force a lot of turnovers. You have got to address this at halftime or else things are going to compound, and Omaha Central might take over this game. Kupta to inbound. Gives off to Hazenkamp on the wing. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Now off to Kupta. Kupta driving inside. Kicks it off to Duro. Now to Cleveland. And that'll be a classic travel. Yep, no doubt about it.
So this sloppy passing has got to be fixed when you come out in the second half. Got to make those adjustments at halftime.
Ania Jones on the other end puts up a three-pointer, no good. That'll be a foul on Omaha Central. Looks like number 32, Collins, just got a little too much in there for the over and back.
Her first, second on the team.
Keep it up, South. Let's go.
Slow things down if you're the Patriots. You're fine with the way the score is right now. You'd love to have the lead, but only being down 2 right now, you'll take it. Hazenkamp with it on the wing.
Be consistent here.
Now the Cleveland puts up a corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Chechua. Both teams fighting for it, but the Eagles corral it. Jones on the other end, going quick. Looking to set the offense, kicks it off. Number 21 on the wing, now to Chechua in the corner. Guarded by Cleveland. Back to Baptist. Baptist feeds Jones in the post and puts up an and one. Too easy for the Bradley commit. This is what Central's tried to get going all game long. Be patient on offense and wait to get their star players involved. It wasn't really working out in the first quarter. They had a slow start.
Yep, and
now they're starting to take control a little bit.
Yep, Millard South's got to find a way to lock down Jones.
Free throw up and good. Jones is perfect from the stripe. Duro bringing it down the other end for Millard South. You've got to think this is one of their last possessions. Make it count. Off to Kupta. Opts not to take the three-pointer. Now she does. Wing shot in. Bangarang for Macy Kupta. First 3 of the game for Millard South. Jones on the other end trying to go quick. Puts up a layup and one.
And you got to be ready on those fast breaks, Wilson, when you got a player like Jones on the other side of the court.
Yeah, and that's just
that's
a
easy.
veteran move by Ania Jones. Millard South was a little bit lackadaisical on defense, wasn't get down the court quick enough. She had a heads-up play to get down there, force the and one, and get an easy layup.
Yep, that's what the best of the best do.
So Ania Jones really has started to take over this game. And I know, again, number one thing on the whiteboard, how do you stop her going into the second half? Free throw up and good. Eagles have a 5-point lead. Shot clock is off. Millard South can hold this for the last shot if they want. Take your time. Try to find a good look. Duro with it. Back to Lucero Minor. Puts a tough pass in there. Luckily tipped off Chechua. It'll stay with Millard South. 17 seconds left to go here in the first half. Lucero inbounds to Duro. She'll bring him down the court. Back to Lucero. She'll hold it. Again, they're just setting up a play. Now under 10 seconds. Getting things going. Up to Hazenkamp. Puts up a crazy 3. No good. Central still trying to take advantage. Hazenkamp gets the steal. Puts up a buzzer beater. No. Yeah. Maybe, we get excited every time those go up, but no good for Millard South. 19-24 is your score here at Larry River Court. Competitive first half, and it'll be a great finish. Do not go away. We'll be back in about 8 or so minutes for the second half here on Millard South Media. Welcome in to Millard South basketball. About to get things underway here. If you're just joining us, I'm your play-by-play Wilson Dittman along with Mason Steinhoff. And let's send it down the court. So Mason, what have you seen out there in the first half?
Well, Wilson, Millard South came blazing out right away. They weren't bringing their full court press look from the beginning of the season. Both teams have played great defense. For Omaha Central, you have to continue to get Nia Jones the basketball. She's been great from the top of the key and driving into those lanes with contested coverage. If you're Millard South, just get more threes to fall and focus on clean passing to set up those shots.
No, I agree. They've got to get something going offensively. They've been relatively successful on defense as much as you possibly can do against this talented Omaha Central squad. But, man, they've got to get things going, especially Macy Kupta, Abby Duro. They've got Jayla Cleveland going and get her the ball more. Had a turnover on their first possession. Now the Central with it, and they draw a foul on the floor.
Foul to the Patriots 13. Jayla Cleveland, her third.
That'll be Jayla Cleveland's third. Not something you want to see. They're already going to check her out of this game.
For the Patriots, 24. Jordan Frerick.
And Jayla Cleveland's really been, when they need a bucket, she's the only one who's came up for them. And, man, that's a huge loss already to have her with 3 fouls. Ania Jones to check in. She'll get off to Davis on the top of the key. Now to Chechua. Chechua working inside, puts up a tough layup. Rebound by Omaha Central. That one just hit the leg of what looked like Frericks. It stays with the Eagles. Trying to find something at all. Back to Jones at the top of the key. Guarded by Kupta. Screen for her. It'll stay with Jones. Couldn't get a look. Now kicks it off. Three-pointer up and no good. And that'll be a foul by Omaha Central. A little too physical on Frericks there in the post.
First team foul.
Millard South bringing it down the court.
Here's
Lucero
where we
with
see
it.
if adjustments were made.
Absolutely. Get off to Hazenkamp in the corner. Off to Lucero.
Wide open lane.
Good pump fake. Puts it up and in. Really good play there by Bella Lucero. Get things going for Millard South here in the second half. Ania Jones trying to go quick on the Eagles end. Now kicks it off to Davis. They wanted to travel. They're not going to get it. That'll just go out of bounds. The Eagles say the Patriots got a hand on it. Yep, so it will stay with Omaha Central.
Millard South's got to keep that baseline covered when Ania Jones drives through there. Almost got a shot off.
They give it off to Baptist, who misses the layup. Rebound by Frericks. Millard South on the other end, down 3 against number 4 ranked Omaha Central. Kupta trying to drive in on Jones. Now trying to find someone to pass to. Gives off to Frericks on the wing. 15 seconds left to go here on this shot clock. It'll just go out of bounds on Millard South. Bad pass by Kupta. Hazenkamp good to get her hands on it.
Hazenkamp really has struggled to get her hands on those passes from the sidelines.
So Davis will bring it down the court for Central. Off to Chechua. Now to her sister, Pierre Chechua. And these sisters have been all over this game for the Eagles. One of the better sister combos we've seen in Nebraska high school basketball.
Her first, that's the third team foul on the Patriots.
It'll go on Frericks.
Millard South also got to win this rebound game with Omaha Central. That was their bright spot during their loss last week to North Star. Had 32 rebounds.
Jones with it. Trying to find something in the post. Now kicks off to Chechua in the corner. Puts up a three-pointer. No good. Fighting for her own rebound. It'll just go out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Eagles. Man. It looked like Chechua was the last one to touch it, but it'll stay with Central. So the Eagles just keep getting the ball back off of Millard South. Mistakes and another one there. The fans don't like it. They think Chechua just fell down. And that'll go on Frericks.
Charge to 24.
So the fans are not happy right now about that call.
The Patriots collecting fouls. The Eagles are already close to the bonus. Another foul on Millard South. In a span of about 20 seconds, we saw 3 fouls on the floor from the Patriots, and the Eagles are now already in the bonus.
So a lot of stoppages here. Not a lot of opportunities for fast transitions.
Free throw up and good for Justine Chechua. Second one up and good as well. Patriots down 5. Durrell bringing it down the court. Gives off to Lucero Minor. Puts up a three-pointer on the wing. No good. Rebound by the Eagles on the fast break. It's a 3-on-2. Now slows things down. Gives off to Davis. She'll drive himself. Puts it up a floater. No good. Air ball from Davis. She is really yet to get going. One of the better guards on this Eagle squad. Patriots on the other end have got to get an answer. You cannot afford to get down double digits against Omaha Central. Gives out to Duro. Had a good look from 3. Doesn't take it. Back to Lucero. Puts up a floater off the glass. No good. Rebound for Eriks. Trying to fight for something. Gives off to Duro. Three-pointer look. No good. Man.
Nice steal from behind there.
Yep, busy hands from Belle Lucero. Hazenkamp on the other end, going fast, gives off to Frerichs inside. Great pass and layup from Millard South.
Great offensive drive off the transition there. That's what you want to see from Millard South.
30-second timeout by Millard South, trying to recoup. Down 3 here. We'll keep it right here on Millard South Media. I mean, Patriots, you've got to get something going consistently offensively. You see these little sparks from time to time, but as we were talking about in the first game, what really, these first couple of games are going to decide for Millard South is what girl on this team can you rely on when you need a bucket, who comes up in a big way. We really have yet to answer that, and we'll see who ends up being that player.
Yeah, it's just all about consistency. If something's working, stick to it. If something's not working, change it up. Be creative. Do something that will surprise this Omaha Central defense.
So Omaha Central 2 inbound, up 3 points here. Again, the number 4 ranked team won the OPS Jamboree last week. They're looking to make a run to Lincoln. But got to get ahead of Millard South first. Off to Jones in the wing. She's been phenomenal, but held scoreless here in the second half. Hughes with it now. Omaha Central has been patient offensively, been waiting to find good looks. Patriots trying to trap him. Just gives off to Jones. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Working on Macy. Puts up a layup. No good. Gets her own rebound. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Eagles. I think Kupta just got a hand on it right when it was going out of bounds. So Omaha Central has 4 seconds on this shot clock. They've got to make a great pass and put a shot right away. Gives off to Jones inside. Puts up a tough layup. Rebound for Eriks. Busy hands by Jones. Gets the steal.
Wow.
And Central
Nia
converts.
Jones really showing her athletic ability here.
Kupta being trapped before midcourt. Got to get across. You got to get across. And they do just in time. Hazenkamp driving in. Working on Hughes. Now gives it off to Chorus, and she'll be fouled. So go to the line for repair. Chorus at the line for 2 free throws. First one up and no good. The Patriots, you've got to start hitting these. You're getting 3 points. We talked about it. The 3 reasons you lose games: turnovers, fouls, and not hitting your free throws. Take advantage of these easy points. Chorus' second free throw up and good.
Only a 4-point game now.
Nia Jones on the other end. Got to Devers. Devers puts a tough pass in there to Peterson. It'll go out of bounds on Frerichs. Will stay with the Eagles on the baseline. 3:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Macy Kupta checks out of this game. Gives off at the top of the key. Hughes with it now. Flips it up to Peterson inside, puts up a layup and one. Great pass there by Hughes. to find a hole in that defense. Has a good look and got it in amidst the contact.
First serve, 16 foul at the line. Peterson, Peterson line.
Free throw for Peterson up and in. 7-point lead now for Omaha Central. Patriots have got to respond offensively.
Omaha Central doesn't miss a lot of free throws.
Another steal forced by Central. Just throws the ball out of bounds, but it's recovered before it hits out of bounds. Gives out to Hughes in the corner. Back to Peterson, working in the post. Ball is all over the place. Devers now with it on the wing. Guarded by Frericks. Gives off to Peterson on the wing. Puts up a three-pointer. Got it! Peterson with the three to get the lead to double digits. You've got to respond right now if you're Millard South. And yep, that'll force a timeout by Coach Thorne. And this game was close, almost all of it. And I kept saying, when Millard South, sooner or later, the way they've been playing offensively, they've been sloppy, a little bit lucky at times to get away with some of these passes. It wasn't going to fly in the second half. They kept doing the same thing, and yeah, they really just have yet to figure out anything offensively. 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Again, really now or never. This Central offense, the way it's operating, if you don't get anything going offensively, this one might be over pretty soon.
Yeah, at this point from Millard South, you just got to trust your guts and just shoot your shots. Down 10 points, got to do anything at this point.
And this is where you got to see who comes up.
And you got to put it all together, too. You can't be sloppy anymore. It's all got to come together finally.
So Millard South almost done with the timeout here. Good fan presence from the Patriots Hawaiian night here at Larry Ribble Court. And again, this is a quick promo. You're here for this game. You want to be here for the second game. Boys taking on Omaha Central. That'll be a great matchup. The 1-1 Patriots are coming off a home opener blowout win against Lincoln East. Both teams retaking the court. Hazenkamp will be the one to inbound. We have a full court press look from Central like we've seen all game. This defense has been stifling.
It's time for Millard South to own the court because this is their home. Make something happen.
Hazenkamp being trapped. You've got to get across the midline. It'll just go out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Eagles will take over. Things are compounding right now. You need an answer. They inbound to Peterson in the corner. Off to Jones now. Jones flips it back out to Peterson. Arid pass, barely stays in. The Eagles being patient offensively, setting up the offense under the command of Anaya Jones. Now she's working inside. Kicks off to Peterson. Wide open look for three. No good. Rebound Patriots. Got to have something on this possession. Hazenkamp bringing it down the court. Gives off to Lucero. Lucero puts a spin move on Devers. Back off to Hazenkamp. Patriots slowing things down. Now being trapped. And I'll force a foul on Devers.
Foul. There's for her first, 13th foul.
Millard South not close to the bonus. Eagles only with 3 fouls here in the third quarter. Hazenkamp to inbound. Just throws it all the way across the court to Lucero. Lucero throws it back in. That'll be another steal from Central. Ball is still on the court. Finally corralled by the Eagles. Well, let's flip it up to Peterson. It's feeling like Omaha Central has a strong command of this game. They just throw the ball away to Duro. She'll bring it down the court. Under 2 minutes. Duro guarded by Devers, flips off to Course in the corner. Setting up a screen, Course driving inside now, puts up a tough layup, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. And that's what you got to do. If you're not getting anything, no open looks, just drive in and see if you can force a foul, especially with this game, with the way this game is going. Chorus is 1 for 2 from the stripe. Looking to convert both right now. First one up and no good, just off the back part of the iron.
So struggling once more with those free throws. Hasn't been a positive takeaway at all this basketball game.
Second free throw up and in. The lead is cut back to single digits. Patriots have slowed down this Eagle offense the last couple drives. See if we can force a turnover and get on a fast break look.
Omaha Central has had times where the basketball has gotten out of their hands, but Millard South hasn't been quite ready to get the steal.
Peterson puts up a 3 air ball from the top of the key. And that was one of those heat check moments. Peterson came alive in this third quarter. Thought she might get another one to go. Every single one of these possessions, Millard South has got to take advantage of. Coors bring it down the court now. 2-on-2 look. She'll put up a layup. Barely off, fighting for the rebound. And it'll go out of bounds on Lucero. Just spinning all the way around the glass. Unlucky break.
Yep, you got to have those fall. Nothing really else to say about that.
Steal from Millard South off an errant pass in the post. Under a minute left to go. Patriots have got to get a point going into the fourth quarter. Get off to Duro in the corner. Driving inside on Devers. Now resets.
Shot selections. Got to be a focus right now.
See if we can get a good look. Devers playing great defense. Kicks it out to Lucero. Lucero on the baseline. Just throws it across the court. They're lucky they didn't cross midcourt. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kupta's got to put up a look. Puts up a three-pointer for the wing. No good. Man. So 21 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Omaha Central, the shot clock is off. They can hold for the last shot. It's all about being patient and getting a good look. Devers with it now. Kicks it off to the wing. Back to Devers. 6 seconds left to go. Need to get a good look. Off to Peterson. Steal by Lucero. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Can't get the shot off. 25-34 is your score going to the fourth quarter. Do not go away. We have a great finish. Check out Erickson Cedarstrom, providing you 55 years of legal excellence. Please contact them over at Erickson Cedarstrom for the best legal work in the city of Omaha. And welcome back to this one. Eagles have a 9-point lead over the Patriots. And both teams looking to get a huge win. Eagles trying to stay undefeated, the number 4 ranked team in all this Nebraska. Patriots trying to get their first W in the win column. Mid-range look, no good. Foul on the floor by the Eagles. Morgan Timmons to check in an inbound, and she's a player who, they need to come up huge for him this year. He's had a tough couple games to start off the year. 2-on-2 fast break. Cleveland puts up a tough layup, no good. Jones on the other end, trying to go quick. Great pass inside, and Baptist takes care of it. Millard South trying to go quick. They force a reach in on Baptist. 11-point lead now for the Eagles. The way this game is going, a low-scoring affair. Millard South, you've got to score points and quick. The most points they score in a quarter today has been 10. You're down 11 right now.
Get it up the court here.
Kupta with it. Makes a good move now driving inside. Gives out to Cleveland. Cleveland driving along the baseline.
Good look.
Tough layup. Now off to Kupta, and Kupta takes care of it.
There you go.
The Bradley commit. Anaya Jones on the other end. Puts up a wing three. No good. Rebound by Chechua, but Jayla Cleveland comes up with it. And she'll get off to Duro. Omaha Central being aggressive when the Patriots are bringing it down the court. Duro with it, setting up the offense, feeding Cleveland inside. Mismatch on Jones. Puts up a post move. No good. Fast break. Sloppy pass from the Eagles. And the Patriots will take over. Down 9. Got to get a bucket here.
It's been transition after transition after transition. Got to get a shot to go down.
Timmons fakes a three, now drives
Open
in.
lane.
Puts up a right-hand layup. Gives off to Cleveland. And, oh, wow. Somehow the Eagles did not go out of bounds, but doesn't matter. Duro gets a steal. Fast break look, 4-on-2. Puts up a really, really tough look from a pass. And that'll be a foul on the floor from the Eagles.
Foul charge to the Eagles, 33, Justine Tachoa. Third team foul. 30-second timeout.
Just madness the last minute of this game. Both teams going quick. Ball's been all over the place. And a quick timeout. Looks like on Millard South, just a 30-second timeout. They're down to 2 for this game. The Patriots have been getting good looks from 3, but they've only hit 1 today. Only shooting about 15%. You got to do better than that. Central on the other end. Anaya Jones, as good as advertised. But Millard South has contained her pretty well when they've needed to.
I think for both sides, Wilson, both defenses, you can take that as a positive takeaway. They both played well. It's just a lot of sloppy offense.
Both teams retaking the court.
Millard South, passing's got to be way better. You just got to find a way.
Duro gives out to Lucero. Patriots taking their time. Back to Duro. Has a good look from 3. She'll take it. No good. Rebound by Chechua. She'll bring it down the court for the Eagles. You've got to think an Eagle offense, which has been tempo all game, excuse me, not tempo all game. They'll be even slower for the remaining parts of this one. Looks like they're doing just that.
Yep,
Chechua's with it at the top of the key, taking her time.
Yep, they're not trying to force anything here.
Back to Chechua in the post, puts up a layup, no good. Ball is out, rebounded by the Patriots. Got to go quick now. 5:30 left in this one. Gives off to Lucero. Forces a reach-in foul by Baptiste. 3 fouls already here in this this fourth quarter, encroaching that bonus.
Foul on Patriots, 33.
Arrow is with Millard South. So in case of a jump ball, it looks like that might have been what they just did. They called a jump ball, and the Eagles will take over. Didn't quite get a good look at that. Did you see that, Mason? From what it looked from our perspective, it looked like a reach-in by Baptiste, the way the body language was. I think they reversed that call. Eagles on the other end, feeding Jones in the post. Tough layup, gets her own rebound and up and in.
What
That's
an
athlete
effort she is.
That's an effort play. Patriots on the other end. Now down 11. A foul on Davis on the pass. I think just got a hand that clipped Lucero.
Just a little too much contested coverage there.
Fans aren't liking it. And they've been a little chirpy today. The refs have not been the greatest in their opinion. Timmons with a good look in the corner. Got it!
There you go.
Finally, Morgan Timmons comes alive, and this is now an 8-point lead for Central. Fans are starting to get into it. Anaya Jones trying to respond to her end. Puts up a tough layup, blocked by Lucero. Looks like it'll go with the Patriots. Off on Chechua.
Another physical ending to that transition there.
Chechua is pleading her case to the referee. Not going to change anything. It looked kind of like a bang-bang play. Wasn't sure who was out on. And it was about time Millard South got a call like that. Full court press look from the Eagles. Patriots taking their time to get down the court. Have got to get down now. Now finds Cleveland. 3-on-1. Fast break. Lucero, tough layup. Draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. And we keep saying this, Mason. Patriots have really struggled to get something going offensively. When you need something going, might as well drive inside because they've found success drawing fouls and getting the free throw line. But to the second part of that, when they get to the free throw line, they have not been able to convert, shooting less than 50% today. And Lucero misses the first one. Again, those are killers.
That's something that's got to be addressed big time in practice.
Second one, no good as well. Cleveland fighting for the offensive rebound, and it'll be out of bounds off her, and it'll go with the Eagles.
Foul charge to number 13, Jalen Cleveland, her fourth.
So Devers will bring it down the court. 8-point lead for the Eagles. Largest lead of the game for them has been 11. Millard South is up 10-2 to start off this game, and is they've yet to have that fire. At this point, play with passion and play like you need to win. Under 4 minutes. Again, Central's taking their time. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. And Nia Jones with it now. Gives out to Peterson. Fakes a 3. Now driving in. Has to put up a shot. Now does. Easy layup with the Euro step.
Whoa!
What was that?
Well, looked like a little bit of extracurricular there. Looked like another South player got pushed intentionally a little bit.
Patriots gives out to Cleveland on their end. And she'll force a foul. Central fans now don't like it. And I'm not a big fan of that one either. That looked pretty clean on the Central run, but wow, I mean, we've started to see some chirping in this game. We know Millard South fans tend to do that. Seeing it on the Central side now. Refs have been shaky. We're at that point where you just got to hope these fans kind of chillax a little bit.
Yep.
We'll go home safe tonight. First free throw up and good for Jayla Cleveland. When they've needed a bucket, she's been the one to go to. Refs deliberating about something. Now finally give the ball to Jayla Cleveland for the second free throw attempt. Up and in. 8-point lead now for Central. Jayla Cleveland checks out. Frericks back in. Every possession matters for both teams now. Central will likely do what they have all of this fourth quarter. Take their time on offense. Chew this clock. Nia Jones will be the one to bring it down the court. Guarded by Kupta. Now gives off to Baptist. Devers with it on the corner. Force a turnover for the Patriots. You've got to do that. Have some busy hands.
Omaha Central has shown they've been sloppy with the basketball too.
They throw it up to Jones in the post. And that'll be a foul on Kupta. Looks like she just hooked her arm. Only 2 fouls on the quarter for the Patriots. They're not close to the bonus, luckily.
Number 33, Mason Kupta, her third team foul.
These are the type of possessions where Omaha Central's been sloppy on these inbounds. They usually have one player. They looked inside, and if she's not there, you have to just throw something up. That's what they do there. And Darrow just didn't get around in time. Shot clock is reset. Now 3 minutes left to go in this one. Get off to Baptist on the wing. Now in the corner. Driving in on Hazencat. Has a good look on the corner. And up and no good. Rebound by Frericks. Got to get a bucket now if you're Millard South. 2:40. Hazenkamp will bring it down the court.
Game's not over till the scoreboard reads 0.
Now to Lucero on the wing. Driving in on Baptist. Puts up a tough layup. Oh, rolls all the way around and no good. Devers on the other end. This is where you be aggressive if you're Millard South. You've got to double the dribbler. They're not doing that. You're playing a little bit passive at this point in time. Another just tic-tac foul on Kupta. But no, when you're in this position in the game, down 8, 2 minutes left to go, you've got to be aggressive defensively. We've yet to see that. Get your hands in those passing lanes, double whoever is dribbling the basketball. It looks like Millard South is just content with letting the shot clock run down and trying to force a bad shot. So the shot clock is reset, and Nia Jones is working on Kupta.
Omaha Central isn't forcing anything. Try to get a steal here.
Oh! They drop Kupta. Nia Jones puts up a 3. Throttles in. That's a highlight reel. Patriots want to push off. They didn't get it from the refs. They're livid. Course on the other end, puts up and 1.
So the response from the Patriots, a little bit of back and forth action. These closing minutes of this fourth quarter.
Both fan bases chirping at each other now. Well, I thought the Nia Jones, it's a judgment call if you want to call that a push off. From my perspective, it looked fairly clean. I can understand if you call that a push off. The way these guys have been calling the game, though, you've got to be consistent. That should have been a push-off if they're calling this game consistent, because they have called these tic-tacs all game long. Chorus misses a huge
Another
free
missed
throw.
free throw.
Central taking their time.
Got to think if
Up
you're Millard
9.
South, it may start be time to foul.
Peterson puts up a 3. No good.
Fast-paced offense time.
Timmons driving in, and she'll draw a foul on the floor from Hughes. Patriots are in the bonus, so they're going to go to the line for 2. Got to hit these free throws. Morgan Timmons really hasn't done much in this ball game except hit a huge 3. Make your presence felt. Get both of these to go. First one, up and in, just off the back part of the iron. Starters all checking in on the Millard South side. Yeah, it looked like, I was going to say, they had 6 players in there. Chorus, I think, just didn't get the memo. She was going to go off the court. First free throw was up and good. Second one, no good off the back iron. Jones will bring it up the court. You've got to be aggressive right now, Millard South. I mean, double Nia Jones.
Really conservative approach here.
Finally, they look like they're going to double her. And then draws a foul. It's frustrating if you're from a Millard South perspective with their defensive approach the last couple minutes of this game. And Nia Jones will go to the line for 2.
I mean, at some point, Wilson, there's just got to be a sense of urgency, you know?
And I agree with that, Mason. I think we saw that kind of against Lincoln East. It was a close ball game all the way through. The Spartans took the lead late, and we really didn't see that sense of urgency from the Patriots. First free throw up and good for Nia Jones. But, and I said this at the start of the year, you know, results really don't matter. You're in a rebuild era for Millard South. It's all about showing progress, but you've got to play to win nonetheless. And the conservative nature of this game, especially in the fourth quarter when you're down double digits, it's almost unfathomable. So now under a minute. Kupta bringing down the court. She'll drive inside, kicks it back out to Cleveland. Back to Kupta, has a good look from 3, doesn't take it. You've got to get a look up right now. 15 seconds is rolled off the clock, gives out to Cleveland. Terrible look for a layup. And just like she was trying to force one in there, maybe draw a foul. And from the body language of the Patriots, I think this one might be over. They don't look like they're going to foul. One of the best dribblers in the state of Nebraska, Nia Jones with it. Yeah,
So Millard South struggling to foul here.
It just looks like
finally call it.
I don't think they were even trying to foul, Mason. Yeah, I mean, just conservative. Maybe we're trying to force a turnover, but yeah, obviously not trying to force a foul. So Omaha Central will go to the line for 2 free throws. They are about 20 seconds away from going 5-0. A great start for this Eagles squad. There's talent all around the court. We talked about Ania Jones. We talked about Chechua, the sisters. They came up huge today. A lot of great guards on this team. Devers, Davis, Hughes. And lastly, Peterson, number 24, has came up huge, especially in the three-point department. Final seconds ticking off this one. Gives off to Cleveland in the post. Ball rattles to the floor, taken over by Central. Nia Jones dribbling this one out. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and this one is over. Omaha Central gets the win here at Larry Ribble Court, 47-35. The Patriots will fall to 0-3 on the year, and they are going to take on Lincoln Southwest tomorrow night.
Yeah, Wilson. A lot of things were going their way earlier in that first quarter for the Patriots. Omaha Central didn't look like themselves in offense to start out too, but they soon found a rhythm with Ania Jones, a star athlete on the Omaha Central squad. The Patriots struggled to get the basketball into the paint. Their passing was sloppy, and I think that's the prime reason why they struggled to get shots to fall. It's been a tough start for the Patriots in this rebuild era. Yet to get a win with an 0-3 start, but still a lot of basketball yet to play, though.
It's all about development, Mason. It's all about getting these girls better. They're a young team. It is what it is, right? Only one junior. There's mostly sophomores. There's mostly freshmen. Looks like on the court, if you guys saw that, a little bit of action after the game was over. There were parents on the courts. Looks like there might have been a little bit of fighting. And it looks Millard South has got to take care of the situation. There are parents on the court. They are mad. We talked about this throughout the game.
They're still chirping at each other, too, a little bit.
Not something you want to see.
They got to get these parents off the court.
Yeah, you've got to get them off. Not anything you want to see. That shouldn't happen in high school basketball. So Millard South gets off the court. Central gets off the court, but there are still fans who are being escorted off now, cursing at the Millard South parents. So that'll end the game here in this one. Thank you to everybody who's helped out with this broadcast. Do not go away, though. In about 20 minutes, we will have Patriot boys basketball taking on Omaha Central. Great game ahead of us. Do not go away. We will be right back with a new stream.